Detroit, what up, Doe? It's your boy Bandit, and we here with another episode of Detroit. What up, Doe? Tonight edition, though, we're gonna be going through the depth chart and see who's on the bubble, who's gonna get cut, who's gonna be here, and who's gonna contribute. But you know how we do when we always start the show. Let y'all know who I'm with. Starting with, if you let me add them, there you go.
What up, Doe? What up, Doe? What up, Doe? Another Friday night. Bandit, Neil, welcome back. Welcome back to another episode of What Up, Doe? Because we haven't had one in a minute. Or did we? You guys had one last week. That went over fucking great. I had a baby. Not, I didn't have a baby, but my wife had a baby last week, so that was why I wasn't here. But hell yeah, I'm ready to have some fun.
John, what up, Doe?
What up, though? Finally got a little free time. I ain't gotta be at work. I'm back.
For sure. And we got Mike in the back. Mike, what up, Doe?
Yeah, man.
I can dig it. We also got with us, like always, Lady Fan Report. Tori.
Hi. What's up? What's up?
What's up with you? Sorry, y'all, for the late start because of this man right here. DaeDae.
Man, don't put that on me. What up, though? It's your boy DaeDae. Glad to be back on another Friday night, and I'd also like to give a new welcome to our newest lion cub. Congratulations on the baby, Sky.
Yeah. Yes, sir.
Oh, for sure.
Yes, sir. She's like I said, doing great. Everything, mama's good, all that shit. So we're doing all right. Winna Sky Rushlow is her name.
Winner?
Winna.
Oh, winner?
Yeah, Winna. WYNNA.
I like that.
Yep.
That's slick. All right, we just had some great news with the baby, but let's start off with some bad news, though.
Damn, dog.
Right to it, man.
Damn, dog.
Holy wow.
Bro.
John Kaminsky got carted off the field. I don't know if y'all know anything about this, but he did get carted off the field during practice. Anybody want to elaborate?
Does anybody think this is really that big of a loss? Because I personally don't. With the
I
depth
don't
that
think
we
he was
have
going to make
on,
the team. I don't think he was going to make the team, to be honest.
I think he was going to make the team just on his ability in the run game, because that's where he was strong at, was in the run defense. But with our depth, man, I don't really think that's that big of a loss. That opens up the door for a couple other guys. But, I mean, prayers up to him. Hope he does get well.
John, you want to elaborate on John Kaminsky getting hurt?
I'm right there with DaeDae. Like, I don't think it makes that much of a difference. Like, yeah, he's be a great help for being a run stopper, but at the same time, I feel like we're gonna have a lot of depth there.
I feel like he ain't did nothing since he had the club on his hand.
Yeah.
Facts.
Yeah.
I mean, he may not be the most impactful person when it comes to stat wise. I mean, but he is putting pressure and he is doing work. I mean, it's not life or death. You know what I'm saying? This isn't going to ruin our whole fucking season, by any means. But it's somebody that knows the system, comes out, wants the same things as everybody else. I mean, it's not going to hurt, but I mean, it's a missing guy that was going to get some time. So somebody's going to have to pick up the slack.
Who do you think that opens the door for? To make the team now, that was more. I think that opens the door more now for James Houston, because I think James Houston was more on the bubble than Kaminsky was.
I don't think so. I
think Kaminsky was it was like a defensive tackle, and James Houston played on the outside.
He's like, it's gonna. Who is it, Mecca? It's gonna open up the door for him to get some playing time, and make the team.
Wingo,
maybe Broderick Martin if he gets some more starts to work and gets his shit together. It could mean a lot of different things for maybe in addition to just the room in general, maybe outside or inside. You could see that just in just another person. I don't think it affects Houston or anything like that, because that's more of Davenport, him. I don't even know what else they're going to do. Really just Davenport and him on that opposite side of Hutch. So we need to get some work out of those guys.
We're going to get a little bit into that
later.
Tori, your thoughts on Kaminsky?
It sucks. He's a guy, like Sky said, who knows what we expect and what he needs to be doing and where he needs to be. But he's not a game changer for us ever since the club. Like the club, he was killer, but it sucks. But it's not gonna change it too much. Yeah, that giant like bear paw they called it.
It was like he had a rocket in his end on that mug, bro. For real.
Yeah.
Wish you the best, John Kaminsky. Get help, get healthy soon, man. Maybe he will. I don't know how long they say he was out, but maybe we'll get him back mid-season. What do you think? He start off on the IR? Did he start on IR?
I don't know because I don't really
He's a
remember what
roster spot, right?
I don't think that counts as a roster spot if he's on the IR.
That's
No,
what I'm
that doesn't-
saying. Like it practically saves us a roster spot if he goes to IR.
Yeah.
So
And I mean, he could return super late season, but that would just be another James Houston situation where he could be worked in if we really, really need him, but he's going to be super rusty if he comes in.
Fine with that because that's a player. We can come back for a playoff push, play the last 4 or 5 games of the season,
come back fresh.
Yeah, exactly. Because he knows, what we expect out of him. He's just going to fill the hole, fill the line, make pressure.
And that's if he recovers well, but.
Right. Well,
anybody remember what the injury was?
I think MCL.
Yeah, I thought it was Lagan, so yeah, probably MCL, ACL, PCL.
Well, John Kaminsky, we wish you the best, man. Wish you a healthy return. Let's get into some depth chart talk, man. You feel me? Like, we're going to start off with who's going to be the backup to Jared Goff?
Oh, man.
First off, for us even having this discussion, meaning that Hendon Hooker has not been doing what he's supposed to be doing in practice.
Yeah, but Hendon's got a fucked up finger from what I've read. His fingers, he's got a dislocated, I think, ring finger or something like that.
So, DaeDae, who you think gonna be this backup quarterback? Do we come into week 1 with 2 quarterbacks first, or 3 quarterbacks? And if so, which one is it? If you pick 2,
I think it's gonna be. Man, it's tough. I think it's gonna be Hendon Hooker. I do. I think.
For this man to be a Heisman Trophy candidate, and he was supposed to be blah 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 coming out, for him to be struggling, battling with Nate Sudfeld.
It don't matter, man. It don't matter. It don't matter what your accolades in college were, dude. We've seen so many Heisman Trophy winners and Bolitnikoff winners, which is the best wide receiver in college, come into the league and struggle, man. It don't matter. It's a whole different game. Well, just because he was a star in college does not mean he's going to be great in the NFL. Exactly, that's the right word. Translate does not mean it's going to translate right. I hope it does. I hope he's our backup because I'd rather not roll with Sudfeld out there as my backup. But the positive thing about Sudfeld is he's been here for a while and he knows our system. He knows our system.
Tori.
It's hard. Up until I think today, maybe yesterday, I haven't heard a single positive good thing about how Hooker's looking. Everybody's saying he looks awful, lost, confused. He needs more time. And I even saw posts like if Jared goes down and we put Hooker in, like we're done. Like he is not ready. Whereas Sudfeld is not. He's not it. But he knows what we expect of him. He knows this playbook like the back of his hand. He's been in the system for how long now? Like
3 years, I think.
And he knows what we expect. So I could see them putting Sudfeld unless Hooker takes a huge step up. But
so right now we gotta go in. If we gotta go in the season with only 2 quarterbacks and Goff is one, who's your backup?
I don't want to say it, but Sudfeld. I haven't heard anything good about Hooker till today.
Did anybody see that clip they showed of Hooker? Oh, Hooker with a great pass. It's like an easy, just like a little easy, floater pass out there.
Straight down the middle?
Yeah.
Yeah, I saw that. That was from today.
Was that today? Okay,
yeah.
John, who you going into the season with your backup? You only can take 2 quarterbacks. Goff gonna be one of them. Who's your backup?
Yeah, like what Tori was saying, it's like you haven't heard nothing great from Hooker, but he is still coming off an injury. We don't know how healthy he is. He's moving, is what we know. He's moving. He's participating in practice, but becoming game ready, We don't know. Now, Sudfeld, like I said, Sudfeld's been in the building. He knows the system. Right now, you almost have to go with Sudfeld. It's bad to say that because, like, what we all know for that, but it's kind of what we got to do right now. And unless Hooker comes along, I need to see more from Hooker.
And it's not DaeDae.
If we start the season off with Sudfeld as our number 2 quarterback, I pray to God.
Twitter will explode.
And then I'm worried. Then not only I pray to God, Jared Goff have a healthy season and make it all the way to the Super Bowl without no injuries. But I'm kind of worried about the future too, though, after Goff, because that means we're gonna be moving on from Hooker. Because like if he can't beat out Sudfeld as the number 2 quarterback, we might as well move on for him.
Yeah.
I mean, and then we had all these fans, Lions fans, talking about start Hooker, take off. Y'all know how goofy y'all sound now. This man can't beat out Nick. You can't make yourself be that higher above self, or we're talking about a backup position. Who's going to win this starting backup position? I just don't understand that. So maybe he was overhyped. Maybe he was a Brad Holmes, like he said. Brad Holmes knew this kid since coming out of high school. He's been following him. Maybe Brad Holmes just took a chance, or gave the family some money because he knew the family. I don't know, but right now he's just
around him in Tennessee.
Right now he's not all cracked up to what we was hearing when he came out. So maybe he's still hurt. DaeDae, it might be the ring finger. Maybe he should have went to Jared Goff's wedding. I don't know, maybe he should have got married. I don't know. I pray to God that Hooker, step up these next couple practices. You feel me? And take the position. But if we go in our season with Nate Sudfeld as our backup quarterback, everybody pray to Allah, Buddha, Jesus, Moses, whoever you pray to, that Jared Goff has a healthy season. If not, our season is fuck.
He could just need some time, honestly. Like, think about it. He didn't have a training camp last year. This is his first full
camp.
Yeah. First time around, he might catch on, and this time could be what he needs. Hopefully Jared stays healthy and he can get that time to develop where he needs to be the starter. But
you know who else's full camp it is? First time full camp? J-Mo.
My boy.
You know where he been showing up? Like a dog, tearing shit up. So, like, I don't want to hear that his first full camp shit, Tori. It's J-Mo's first full camp, too. Like,
yeah,
we supposed to be seeing some stride in this dude. We spent, a 3rd round pick on this guy? What up, Chase? Like, this freaking NFL. Step it up, Hooker. You got to go. Got it.
I mean, it's harder for a quarterback to transition than it is a wide receiver, though. You know what it is. You know what I mean? And our offense is very complicated. You know what I mean? So not only is Hooker not making the best throws, man, he may just not understand the offense.
Yeah.
You know what that means in the future, right?
But when you're missing throws on air, what's that say? Like, it's 7-on-7 on nobody.
No pressure. Nobody in your face.
Is Hooker getting reps with, like, our O-line, or is it, like, the backup guys? Do we know?
What I've seen has just been a lot of 7-on-7 work.
Okay.
So it's literally just him and, like, the receivers, probably, like, the 2s and 3s.
Maybe once he gets behind our O-line, anybody should be able to function behind that O-line, honestly, but.
Yeah, but he's not. All right. Here's your next little depth chart. Who's going to make it? Who's going to start behind our starters? We got. Who's the 3rd string running back going to be? We got Jackson, Jefferson, Knight, Reynolds, Vitae. You only can keep 4. So Montgomery and Gibbs is your first 2. DaeDae, who's your last 2?
I think it'll be Vaki and then Reynolds. I think Reynolds something about Reynolds. This team likes Reynolds, and they just won't get rid of him.
Netflix.
Yep.
And why you say Vaki?
Because they spent a lot of capital on this kid, and they like his versatility. And not only can he play running back, he can also be on special teams. He can be the returner. So he has a lot of versatility.
Even play safety at some point.
Yeah. This coaching staff and organization loves versatility right now. The more versatile you are, So, but I've also been reading good things about Jamar Jefferson. This dude we took in the 7th round like 3 years ago. So I don't know, man. That's going to be one of the most interesting battles of camp.
Didn't Vaki just get hurt as well?
Yeah, he did. But did he come back though?
I don't know.
No.
I know that was either like yesterday or today.
Yesterday he got hurt. Yeah, yesterday he got hurt.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know the severity of it either.
So Tori, you got to come in the season with 4 running backs. We already know Gibbs and Montgomery. It's your first 2. Who's your last 2?
Man, we cutting Gibbs. What are you talking about?
Oh, I just looked it up. I found a bunch of articles. Everybody said he's good. So he should be solid to go. It'll be Reynolds. Reynolds knows what we expect of him. And he can come up big. Like, there was that drive. I don't remember which game it was. But he literally, like, pushed off. He's like, I'm staying in and I'm taking this drive. He's getting confident. He knows what to do. Oh, cute. But I like Reynolds as a 3rd. And for the 4th, I think it'll be Vaki. Like DaeDae said, we have a lot invested into him. And he's so versatile. He can do so much for us. And every person that we've been drafting, for the most part, has that versatility. It's the typical Swiss Army knife pick that Brad loves.
You had to say Swift?
No, Swiss.
Oh,
like,
okay.
Swiss Army knife.
Bro. Get your ears fixed up.
I'm getting old, DaeDae. You are too.
Man.
Chill out.
John.
I guess I don't even want to sound like a broken record. I pretty much think this is like a unanimous thing across the board. I think it's just going to be Reynolds and Vaki.
Mike with the big old earphones in the back. Who you got as your third string or 4th string running back?
Reynolds too. I have to pick Reynolds. I'm not gonna cap.
And one more.
And then who else?
Say it with your chest. Who your 4th string running back?
That's tough, man.
Come on, I'm putting you on the spot. Put the EA football game down and answer the question. Who your 4th string running back, bro? And I'm put you on big string if y'all can't see him.
Hey,
in the back with the white hair.
Come on, Mr. Quarterback. Who you handing off to?
Oh, this dude is the quarterback for y'all twice?
Yeah.
Okay, that's what's up.
He don't got no juke moves. He just run straight. But come on.
You don't even run right now with that foot.
Remember he said, I don't juke or nothing. I just run straight, torn from my head down.
So, Vaki, so you unanimous with the board? Unanimous with the board.
I have to.
Appreciate that. As I push the kid out the way. We're going to go back. Come on, say hi.
What's up, brother?
What's up, brother?
What's up, brother?
All right, let's get it to the receiver. So we know J-Mo and St. Brown is our number 1 and number 2 right now. Some say St. Brown is number 1. Some say J-Mo.
Nobody says J-Mo's the number 1.
I say J-Mo the number 1, bro.
You're way off base. Nobody says that.
I don't say that
Yes,
either.
we do say that, bro. By the end of this year.
Nobody says
by the end of this year, J.
No, J-Mo's not passing Amara as wide receiver 1. Not happening.
Listen, DaeDae.
Not happening. Not happening.
DaeDae, at the end
Go
of this
ahead,
season.
dog. Speak.
Yeah,
What
you want me to do
ding,
it?
ding, motherfucker, ding.
And in this corner, let's go. Fight.
DaeDae, by the end of the season, J-Mo gonna put up over 1,000 yards and have 10 touchdowns plus and good. He gonna have the thing set for he is the number one receiver. St. Brown gonna work that middle. He gonna ease up into the slot. And then Laporta gonna do his thing.
What's
You already
Laporta
know.
got to do? What does
Him,
Laporta got to
Laporta-
do with? What's Laporta got to do with
You already-
J-Mo?
okay, I'm just letting you know how the ball gonna get around in his passing game because I talked to
So
Golf
you just
already.
think that J-Mo is going to have more of the target share than Amon-Ra is? You
I
they're just
think
gonna
J-Mo
swap
gonna have
their
more
offense?
yards than Amon-Ra is this year.
No, I don't think so.
He might. Come on.
No, I don't think so. I think Amon-Ra puts up another 13, 14 this year with another probably 11, 12
And this is
touchdowns.
J-Mo's breakout year. Man, listen. 10,
J-Mo going to break out. J-Mo probably going to break out for 1,000 and maybe like 7, 8 touchdowns.
7, 8.
Yeah. Yeah.
Man, put a dime on it, bro. He gonna get 10.
No,
10, bro.
You can think about 7, 8 touchdowns. Wow.
10.
Really?
All-purpose touchdowns. I'm talking about rushing touchdown, receiving touchdowns.
No, we're talking just
And-
receiving, bro. We're talking
just
wide
receiving?
receiver one. How you gonna bring in all purpose? No. No.
Okay, all right, we're gonna do all-purpose yards. Gonna have 1,500. Receiving yards, he's gonna have 1,000.
Okay, all purpose yards. Yeah, he'll put about 15. I'll give you that. I'll
Okay.
give you that.
And by the end, he's gonna put himself and let you know, hey, I'm the number one receiver. I don't know who won that. We tied.
I did. I won that.
How you won that? You didn't win.
I won that.
Ain't nobody vote for DaeDae.
I vote for me.
But back to what we were saying. Who gonna be? Oh, that's skip one. My bad. Oh, there we go. Who gonna come in after St. Brown? J-Mo, we got Peoples Jones, Alexander. I don't know how to say his name. Davis. Let's run that one more time. Davis. We got Fountain, Green. Everybody love Tom Kennedy, Raymond. DaeDae. We keep it 6 wide receivers. J-Mo and St. Brown is your number 1 and number 2. Give me 4.
Fontaine or Fountain, however you say his name. This kid's been
like a fountain drink.
I know, but you could pronounce that shit Fontaine too.
Fontaine, I like that too. That sounds French.
Yeah.
Fontaine.
Yeah, Fontaine.
Fontaine.
Khalif. And then man, I think it'll end up being DPJ. Be the 6.
That's 5.
That's 5?
One more.
One more? Man, I don't even know. We're gonna keep 6?
I think we keep 6.
Let's see, J-Mo, Amon-Ra, Fontaine, Khalif, DPJ.
Fontaine.
Probably green.
If I say, don't forget my distant cousin, Tori. Give me your phone after the first 2.
Okay, I think it'll be Fountain to leave.
Okay.
I'm not saying Fontaine.
It's
That just
Fontaine.
sounds like that one
Fontaine.
particular fruit.
Fontaine, bro.
No.
Come on, Fontaine, though.
I think that guy that we picked up, Isaiah Williams. I've heard a lot about him.
Forgot about that, dude.
Okay.
And I think we'll keep DPJ, but I'm also on the fence about it. Campbell said something. He needs to step it up or make that leap, and
He's not. Yeah, he's not.
that's not a good sign because Campbell talks highly about his guys. For him to say like he needs to step it up, like okay, you're on the cuff there, buddy.
You seen the quote? You seen the quote he said about Mims last year? He was like, "Yeah, he's in the room. He's in there," and then he was cut a day later.
Yeah.
So yeah, if Dan doesn't think you're performing well, he doesn't praise you. Like,
Is you think we
He
getting the
doesn't talk
same? Are you going off that? Do you think we getting the same hype about Fountain like we getting from Drummond last year?
it could be, very well could be. But
We heard a lot about Drummond, and then find a big
He's
roster.
getting a lot of. Yeah, but the coaches are talking about him. Dan's talked about Fountain or Fontaine quite a few times.
Yeah.
So, and I don't remember really hearing them talk about Drummond. I mean, I remember the beat writers writing about him, but I don't remember Dan and all them really talking about him that
You
much.
talking about here at press conference talking about Drummond?
We'll have to see. We'll really have to see how this kid performs in these preseason games. You know what I mean?
Yeah, because there's I'm looking him up. Last year we had a wide receiver that I thought we were going to end up taking into the season.
Drummond and Alexander. Remember they
No,
had Alexander?
somebody else.
Chase Cota.
Chase Cota. Yes, I
Cota.
liked him a lot, and we didn't end up keeping him.
He was another one of those big body dudes. You know.
So we could be seeing, and he did really well in the games as well. He scored a few times too. So when we didn't keep him, I was shocked. But
John, give me your last four.
Khalif. Yeah. Fountain or Fontaine. I don't know however we.
Fontaine.
Yeah.
You better start thing. You gotta have everybody here like Fontaine.
It's Fontaine, dog.
Right.
When he
Fontaine.
scored with Fontaine score.
Yeah, like 5 and 6 to me is really you could literally put anybody, like you said, DPJs on the fence. Like I don't know, like the bottom two, I'd have to see more out of like that bottom group to see how I would like finish that out.
So I brought this question up about Mo Alexander, right? Because I think with this new kickoff rule, that's how Mo Alexander can make this team. He's also a receiver, but he doesn't really play receiver a whole lot. So why not keep him? Why not keep him as your 6th wide receiver and let
But
him
if
play?
you got somebody else that could play receiver and do the same thing he could do, why keep him?
Because Leaf's not a kick returner. Leaf's a punt returner. He returns punts.
Okay.
And there's a difference. You know what I mean? He
There's a
returns
big
the punt.
difference.
I mean, not necessarily. If you can return punts,
you can return kicks.
Yeah, but if you return kicks, you're not really necessarily can return punts.
True. Very true. For some reason, Raymond don't return kicks. Remember, we had like Justin Jackson back there at one point. We've had a whole bunch of different guys back there, and it's not Leaf. But one of the guys we did have back there was Mo Alexander, and I think that's how Mo Alexander can make this team because of the new kickoff rule. He's got a chance to return. So that might be a sleeper at number 6. Watch out. A lot of people say they want to play Baki as kick returner.
I mean, he did in college, so I mean,
I know.
I'm not opposed to letting him return kicks either.
Well,
I'd be all right with that too.
Scott's like, what the hell is going on here? Scott, I'm asking you a question.
My bad. I had to help out the wifey real quick.
No, you're. Listen,
You already know. You already know.
You're a great father. You know, standing ovation over here. You feel me? Like, no stopping you.
What are we talking about?
The 5th and 6th receiver. Well, the final receiving core outside of JMO and Amon-Ra.
Okay, going. I can't find. Oh, there you go. There you go. My bad.
Who knows at this point? It's probably gonna be Fallon. It's probably gonna be Green. But
Fontaine,
it could be a free agent that they scoop up in the midst of all the training camps here in preseason. To be honest with you, because they're truly. Ben even said it the other day. They're truly looking for an X. Like that's what they're looking for. But they you know, at this, and he even said in one of the interview. I read an interview thing that he said that they could be picky too if they wanted to. You know, they want somebody 6'3", 6'4" range that could be that guy. That's what they're looking for. So if not one of those guys, they're gonna go get somebody off the street. So
I don't think we get anybody off the street, man. I don't think we do that. I think we have everybody we want in the building.
So you guys don't believe in Isaiah Williams?
Cuts happen.
It's not that I don't believe in Isaiah Williams. I haven't heard.
They did pay him a bag too. They gave him a bag.
They gave him a big bag for
gave him a big bag for undrafted free agent.
Yeah.
And we've heard that they like him a lot. That he's looking good.
And he's been making. Yeah, I've been heard he makes a play. So Scott, I'm gonna ask you, and then I'm gonna ask. I didn't get Tori's for, and then I'm gonna get Mike.
Mine.
Oh,
yeah, she did hers. Yeah, she said Isaiah Williams.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, you're right. Then I'm gonna get Sky, and then I'm gonna get Mike in the back with the earphones. You feel me? Sky, we going this season with 6 receivers. St. Brown and JMO's your first 2. Give me your last 4.
And who's your wide receiver 1?
Dude,
Yeah, Sky, who's the wide receiver 1 at the end of the year? After it's all said and done. After the smoke clears.
Amon-Ra.
I lost. Anyway, go ahead.
It's not a question. And the thing about it, the reason is because the offense still runs through him.
Yeah.
So regardless of what happens, he's gonna get a majority of the looks. The offense is gonna be predicated around him, getting him the ball. So with that being said, he's the number 1 guy. Period. Now JMO could come close, but Amon-Ra had 1,500 last year.
Yeah.
JMO's not even fucking sniffing that, dude. He's not even sniffing that.
He's getting 1,000 this year.
Yeah.
Maybe. He's on that 900 to 1100 to me. Like I said, he's
That's fair.
I'll take
That's
that.
fair. I like
I'll
that.
take
9
that.
to 11. I'll take that. Yeah.
with
Go
like
ahead.
six touchdowns, 7 touchdowns.
I gave it 7 to 8.
Like he's not gonna like. You're gonna say he's gonna have a great. Yeah, he is gonna have a great year because the times that he gets the touchdowns is gonna be big. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Because they're gonna be, 40-yard clips at a pop. It is what it is.
Oh my God. Tori, we want to do that? We got a special guest. We ain't seen this man in a while.
Leo?
Yeah.
Leo.
What up, y'all?
What's up, bro?
Good seeing you guys, bro. Missed you guys. I had some time off with my family, with my kids and stuff. So kind of took the off season to kind of hang out with them. But missed you guys and all that stuff. What's up, though?
What's up with you, man?
We're back.
We
Training
all coming
camp
back for
football,
vacation,
Leo.
man. It's good to see you, man. But
Yeah.
let me get Scott. Let me get Scott this question. I'm gonna hit you with this question with it. Scott, give me your last 4 receivers.
Oh, last 2 on the list, man.
Last 4.
Last
got-
4 on. Oh, you want all of it?
Yeah, give me 6. If there's 6 receivers making this roster, 52 roster, after St. Brown and J-Mo, give me your next 4.
I guess I'll go with fucking Khalif Raymond,
3.
and then
Fontaine.
I will say Fountain because he's getting a lot of one-team reps. I'll say
4.
Fountain. I'll say I'm gonna say Green just because he's been on the roster for a minute. And
5. This is his second year.
Right, no, exactly. That's what I'm saying. He's gonna be on the roster. And then
5.
I want to see the kick returner.
Maurice
Alexander?
Yeah, Maurice Alexander.
So DBJ don't make this team?
Dude, I totally forgot about DPJ for some reason. Yeah, he's the other one. But they're still gonna keep Maurice Alexander or somebody else to do returns. Like I think they're gonna keep 7 then and use it as a utility.
Leo, St. Brown, J-Mo, your number 1, number 2 receiver. Give me the next 4 that's gonna make this roster.
Well,
And who's number 1? And who's number 1 by the end of the year? Who's the number 1 wide receiver by the end of the year?
I'm gonna be biased here. Usually I don't do this, but I'm gonna be biased and I'm gonna say
I'm back in the game, baby. Back in the game.
I love J-Mo and everything, but look, my guy's been doing it since rookie year.
Man, I miss you, Leo.
I think you got to go Fontaine, whatever.
Fontaine.
Look, I will sit there and give this disclaimer. I do want to say let's wait till when we start scrimmaging. I think we're scrimmaging the Giants next week. Like that's when you'll really start to see everything kind of really unfold. But I think you got to go with Fountain. Man, the DPJ, the way that Dan Campbell talked about DPJ, that does not look good.
Nope.
So, I mean, when Dan Campbell talks negative to you or about you in the media, that's not really good.
You don't never do that either. I think that's the first.
Yeah.
Name another player who ever did that about.
But I think the no-brainer is going to be Khalif. And so you got those 4 for me that are probably going to be pretty sure. Look, I think they want DPJ to work, but I just don't know, man. And so, man, it starts getting really foggy. Jeez. I mean, we're talking special teams, right? So not just kick returner, punt returner. You're talking about gunners as well, right? And where does the Tom Kennedys fall, right? Like where do those guys start to fall?
Probably Tom Kennedy.
So I mean,
He's dead Tom Kennedy.
it's hard to go away from stuff like that because we're talking special teams.
You're Tom Kennedy.
We really
Man.
are.
Go ahead.
You got to remember too that they also went pretty thin last year at wide receiver, and
We had 6.
I mean, I don't know, man, but I know for sure it's those 4. If I had to sit there and guess, I would probably take Mo Alexander, and I'd probably take, Antoine Green. You know what I mean? Like I don't know. I also think though Isaiah Williams. Tori, I heard you bring up Isaiah Williams. I think Isaiah Williams is a practice squad guy.
See, Tori, I'm with you. I got my 6 being Isaiah Williams, J-Mo,
I'll take him.
St. Brown, Green,
I don't think Isaiah Williams.
and Fontaine. I don't see DBJ making the team. I really don't.
Fontaine.
I hate
Hey,
that. It's awful.
Fontaine. La Fontaine.
Fontaine. It sounds like a soda pop. Fontaine.
No, it sounds like plantain, and isn't that like a fruit or a vegetable?
It's dried out, like
That's
like
all I can
dried
think
out
about.
banana.
Fontaine.
What'd you guys do for running backs?
Vaki and Reynolds was pretty much unanimous.
Yeah, it was.
Who you got?
4.
There's been a lot of hype with Jefferson
Yeah.
I've seen that. Yeah.
from the coaching staff.
So who your 2 after Gibbs and Montgomery?
He's been here a while too.
Well,
Brad drafted him.
We did draft him.
Yes.
Yeah, Brad drafted this kid.
I think Vaki makes the roster no matter what.
Yeah, Vaki's
Yeah, me
going to make
too.
you got to add
Or
Vaki
at
in.
running back, so Leo could be absolutely right. They could slide Jefferson in at running back and then put Vaki as what the fuck ever they want as, like an extra safety or something. You know?
Yeah. Definitely.
So
He's
I got
gonna
a question.
play. He's gonna be playing special teams all over the place. I guarantee it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So Sky and Leo, I got a question for y'all. Who's our number 2 quarterback?
Wow.
The best hooker in the NFL.
Bro, he's been trash in camp.
Hey,
He's been
the best
trash.
hooker in the NFL is Nate Sudfeld.
Yeah.
Could be.
Jeez. Man. Who cares, bro? This is what I'll say. Like,
I mean,
it looks bad
care
for
a little
the-
bit, but
for the Hendon Hooker enthusiast, it doesn't look good. So, I mean, but
we're going to
the
carry both
kids,
of them. How about that?
the kids, I mean, look, it's the kid's first year. Like, just, he's going to be with the team.
Facts. I mean, they got they're going to have him, and they're going to put Nate Sudfeld on the reserve. So
Yeah. They'll carry 3.
Or the practice squad because ain't nobody gonna pick him up.
no, they isn't there the rule with the quarterback roster thing where they have
Oh,
the
yeah, you're right.
like Nate
Yeah, they
Sudfeld
can keep-
is that guy.
yeah.
Like he's going to be the reserve guy because they're not going to do that with Hendon Hooker. Like
Right. I forgot all about that.
there's no reason to do that's their 3. That's the 3 quarterbacks right there. Unless somebody comes out of nowhere that they absolutely love that gets cut here in the next couple weeks, I don't see them moving off either of those motherfuckers.
Yeah. I think that QB room is set.
I don't think Hendon's number 2 though. I really don't. I don't think he's ready for being number 2 yet.
I don't think either of
But
them.
I think that's okay. Like, I don't care where you slot him. He's going to be on the team. And I
Yeah.
think that, whether he's 2 or 3, like, flip a coin. It's his rookie year, basically. You know? Like,
Yeah.
Jared
he's
stays
gonna
healthy
be
for
here.
part 2, so
He's going to be here.
Let's get into the next. Who's gonna be a roster spot or not? Oh, we just did that.
We did that.
Who back up Davis and our first round pick? DaeDae.
Bro, that other rookie we took, Rakestraw, bro, he's been balling in camp. I think that dude ends up on. They got to figure out a way to get him on the field. Like we have a Branch last year, you know. I think they're gonna have the same issue with Rakestraw this year.
So
gotta
I'm not
figure out
gonna
a way to
lie.
get that
I'm a little confused when it comes to the media reports when it comes to the secondary. Like on one end, I hear them kind of, obviously with Rakestraw, and he's doing his thing. He's getting interceptions, and then when they start talking about Terrion Arnold, I feel like they kind of make him seem like he's doing okay. Like, and
That's
I
your boy.
almost feel like he's doing worse.
That's your
So
boy.
I don't, and this is coming from like I like the kid. So I don't really trust really the reports, to be honest. So I think next week is going to be telling. I don't really hear enough about Amik. You heard a little bit about Mosley, but I think that they have the right guys. I do think that they all have the right guys. I think the way it's going to shake out is going to be a little bit different. And that's gonna take some time in camp.
All right, so we keep it 6 corners. Give me your 4 after them.
You seen Mosley was getting reps at nickel 1.
Yeah.
Kendall, Mosley, Mick, and Ray. That's the other people right there.
Say it again.
Kendall, Mick, Ennis, and Mosley are the other corners.
Yeah.
Like that's
Everybody disagree?
those
And
are
they
the
all
other
have
corners.
outside versatility.
Right.
Like
Like
my boy
that's the
Vildor.
cornerback room unless somebody goes down. Like that's what it is.
I
Scott,
think
what about your boy
Gilmore.
Vildor?
What about Gilmore?
I mean, he's gonna get fucking
He'll be practice squad.
practice squatted, bro.
Again.
You don't need nobody pick him up?
Nobody's picking him up, bro.
Not at well, if he came
He's
in.
not
at
gonna go on the
100
practice squad. He's gonna be held and scratched.
If he came in at 160 pounds, yeah. I did see. I actually saw a play where he made a pretty decent play. One of the first clips that came out of camp, but I mean they're in shells, so I mean I don't know how he's doing. I think it's going to be obviously your 2 rooks, your 2 free agents that you brought in, those 4. I do think Vildor probably has an outside shot of getting that last roster spot just because of the experience there. But they've got and Mosley too, right? Like this is now what year 2, 3 for Mosley. They're just being patient with him, and they obviously like him enough to be patient.
We
with
signed him.
So, I mean, that's got to give me some type of indicator that he's going to get every shot to make the team.
Tori.
I'm right with everybody. It's going to be Davis, Robertson, Mosley, the 2 rookies, Arnold, Rakestraw, and I think Vildor is going to take that last spot.
Nobody likes Ken Dorsey.
Next. Who plays opposite of Hutch? Davenport, Ozarike, Wingo.
I think at this point it's Davenport for sure.
Yeah.
Tori.
100%.
I think it's going to be Davenport unless Onzarike. I mean, we're hearing such great things about him.
But he's interior D-line. Onzarike is interior.
I mean, no, he's been playing that 3 tech.
Okay.
Like that, I mean, he will get work on the outside. It's same with Pascal, but I think it's really for like pass rushing wise, because I think that's really what everybody's talking about because they mix up the run defense a lot when it comes to like fronts. I think it's more of Houston and Davenport opposite of Hutch. Like I really think that they're gonna work him back in like they were going to last season, but then obviously injury happened.
I thought they said that they were going to try to work him in more into
Linebacker.
Strong side, which they use that. They like to blitz that strong side linebacker anyways.
Yeah, he's going to be a pass rusher. There's no way he's playing out like that, bro. There's just no fucking way.
So everybody agree on Davenport, John?
Agree. I mean, I don't want to like just repeat myself. Like,
Yeah.
I don't like Davenport.
He's a weird dude. But if he could play, he could play.
All right, let's get to the next game. All right, we just did that. Hey, it's second week back. My bad. Who gives McNeil and Reader a break? Leo, I'm gonna start with you.
I think those two dudes make the team.
No, I said who gives them a break? We know they're gonna make the team.
So it's kind of weird with Reader being out, and nobody knows what the hell's really going on with Reader. We do know that Enrique and Aleem are killing it. Wingo's kind of Jeez, I'm trying to remember this kid's name. I think he's a fast, twitchy interior guy. He's probably going to be your third down specialist. That's kind of your NASCAR package. And then Martin's just the plug. So I think Martin's more or less going to replace Reader. And Wingo is going to replace Aleem or Enrique.
Scott.
I mean, Wingo can play inside and out. I've seen both. I've seen tape on both for him. So I mean, it could be a combination of him at 3 tech, him inside on some time. I mean, he's going to be played all over the place, in my opinion. So as for Broderick doesn't have that broad of when it comes to where he can play and where he can be positioned. He's more of strictly interior, like 3-eye or heads up over the center. That's really what his big thing is here. So they're two completely different players, but I think that guy is going to be utilized way more than Project Martin will. I think we'll see way more of him. Wingo, yeah, way more Wingo than Project Martin.
John.
More.
Yes. I feel like we're gonna see more of Wingo. Just like what he said, it's just he's more versatile. He can play that 3 as well as playing head up and inside. So kind of the scheme that we fit for the Lions is we got versatile players all over the place that play multiple positions. So just kind of keep the status quo.
Tori, who you got coming in?
I think it's just so situational. I think overall we're going to see more of Wingo. I haven't really heard much about how either are doing either. So it makes it hard. But I think overall it'll be more Wingo.
DaeDae, you got Roger Martins coming in after Reader, maybe Neil?
Yeah, I do. I haven't heard good things about him.
Sucked.
He does suck. He's a bum, but unless they keep Enrique as an interior guy as well, if they list him as that, then that'll be Enrique's spot.
All right, I got a question for y'all. Seeing how DJ Reader has been injured, and we don't know the significance of the injury, if we have to go a couple games with him being down, who you guys starting opposite of McNeil?
Enrique.
Yeah, you got to go with Levi.
Yeah.
Listen, if Levi winds up panning out, that's a good problem to have.
I mean, if he pans out, Reader is just a cherry on top of the ice cream thing. You know what I'm saying?
I'll make a bold statement. So if Levi pans out, he's probably going to be better than Reader, and he doesn't play the same position. But when you watch that kid, especially coming out, he was so explosive, very, very, very explosive. I'm talking like a Dominican Sue type of strength, to throw boys around. We're talking. I mean, this is
Dominican Sue.
Yes, this kid is explosive, man. And
My mic almost fell over when you said that name. Like what?
if he gets, I'm not sitting there saying anything more than that, but if he gets that explosion back, man, he's gonna cause all kinds of havoc.
I don't know if I would say Ndamukong Suh, but I get your point. You know what I'm saying? He's going to be he will be dominant. Like I said, Reader just has to come in and do his job when it comes down to being a run stopper and putting pressure on the quarterback on those third down, getting those double teams, which is going to leave McNeil open and Levi open. So one of those guys is getting double teamed. That's just facts.
Next question. All right, man, I'm so bad today. Who gets some playing time with Kirby and Branch? Is it Iffy more? Vaki? I've been hearing Vaki. Who we rotating with safeties? DaeDae?
I didn't hear the question. I'm arguing with somebody. What did you say?
Who we rotating with safeties with Branch and Kirby?
Branch, Kirby. That's about it.
If he'll get
Iffy.
CJ Moore won't get so much work. I mean, he's going to be utilized at special teams. You will see him out there at times. It's just I don't think he's going to get much playing time right off
That is like
rotation. Because to me,
that's it.
We'll see about.
I'd rather have Iffy closer to the line. I really don't trust him out in coverage.
I didn't mind it last year. He got a pick to steal one of the games.
Cowboys game.
He got kind of
Minnesota game.
Minnesota game.
So I just don't want him.
The Cowboys game
I don't want him running with dudes. He's got enough length to sit there and cover ground, and that's where he should be. But I don't want him. I definitely don't want him playing single high.
You want him in the box.
Yeah, that is where he'll thrive. In fact, where he got that interception to steal the game was kind of right on that outside, at that outside linebacker spot. So right in that cover 2 hole. So I think that's exactly the range for him, because he could blitz there, he could back up in coverage. I just think that he's perfect around that area.
Tori?
He can stay healthy.
Wait, what? Sorry, I was doing math and looking up his injury and doing okay, what was it?
Who comes in after Branch and Kirby in that
Iffy.
safety position?
Definitely Iffy.
It ain't definitely. DaeDae just said it's Branch and Kirby, and that's it.
That's it.
Well, if something I don't want anything to happen, but if anything happens, it'll be Iffy.
I can't find the slide, but the last question I'm gonna hit y'all with: who comes in after Sam Laporta, and who did we re-sign? Did San Fran try to get? Right. Who our third tight end? Yeah, you can start.
Shit.
You got Ziegler. You got Mitchell.
Zylstra, or Zylstra, however you say it.
Yeah.
Shane Zylstra.
Zylstra.
It could be any of those guys. It's really whoever is the best week that week. I'll be real honest with you. Like either of those guys are good.
Pick one.
I mean, I like Shane. I ain't gonna lie to you. When he was playing, he was doing just fine.
Before
He
his
can't
injury.
block. He can't run block worth of shit.
No, he was doing just fine. He was doing just fine, bro.
That's what Mitchell's for. I think I think that those guys eventually they could only carry 2 tight ends too, right? I think that all 4 of those guys are going to find their way somehow on the roster, like practice squad. They're not going to go away from the team. The Lions actually like all 4 of those tight ends.
Bro, you didn't even ask about linebacker. What you mean? This is the last question. You didn't ask about linebacker.
My bad. I think I got it here too. Somewhere. But no, go back to what we was going to. Everything's out of order.
It'll probably be Laporta, Wright, and probably Zylstros as tight end 3. That's what I
Right
feel.
now, if you go on their website, they got Dorsey and Craig Reynolds listed as their returners. So
What'd you say, Scott?
they got Dorsey and Craig Reynolds listed as their punt returner. I mean, as their kick returners.
I don't know where this question at. But go ahead, DaeDae. Who coming in after Alexander Loney and Derek Barnes? Who your linebackers?
I think it's the same linebackers we had last year.
Who?
Jack, Malcolm, and then Reeves Maven. I think it's the same as we had last year.
They trying to put James Houston as a linebacker, so you just forgetting about him?
I didn't really figure that in. I forgot they were doing that. Yeah, I don't know what Houston. I don't know.
Daddy, you ain't got the same paper. Go ahead, Scott.
No, it's going to be what he said, though. It's going to be Jack Anzalone, Barnes, Reeves Maven, and Malcolm. That's who it's going to be.
You don't think James Houston makes the team then?
No, James Houston does make the team, but he's going to make the team as an end.
Leo, any argument?
No, I think I'm good with all of that.
Like
Tori,
he's going to be listed as the same linebacker, but I'm telling you, he's going to be used as a specialty guy. Like he's not like he'll make the roster as a linebacker.
He's the Khalif Raymond of the defense.
Right, exactly. Like he's not like if he doesn't make the team, that means he's doing absolutely nothing in camp. Now I haven't heard a fucking thing about him in camp, and that's a good thing.
Yeah.
Like because usually in situations with, especially with people like James Houston, we're hearing about it.
Tori.
I think it'll be Alex, Jack, Barnes, rotate Malcolm.
Yeah, I agree with you. I agree. Man, we appreciate the 193 people that's here watching. We started late, DaeDae, but you know, I appreciate everybody standing up watching. It's almost 12 o'clock. Get the dog over here. Got my kid over here saying he's hungry, but I'm gonna let everybody know where they can find him at before we go. Starting off with DaeDae. Go ahead, DaeDae.
What up, boy, DaeDae? Is that fun? You can find me on Twitter at Markham246. Everybody have a good night.
Show. Tori.
You can find me on Twitter at TorXOO.
Scott, we know you got a newborn, man. We appreciate you staying up and being here with us, bro. Let them know where they can find you at, bro.
All right, now you can find me on here, Lions Stream Report, Wednesday nights on Lions Fan Report podcast, all type of place. You can find me. So
I don't know where Leo went. Leo,
he's out of here.
appreciate Leo coming here, man. We ain't seen Leo in a minute, man. We always had to send APP look for him. You feel me? But we glad he all right, man. Oh, there you go, Leo, man. Appreciate you being on here, man.
Thank you.
Long time, man.
Yeah,
Glad to see
appreciate you
all
guys.
right,
You can find me on X at Leo Barwella, first name, last name. Me love you long time.
Y'all know who I am. I'm Bandit, man. This has been Detroit What Up Doe, man. Appreciate y'all, man. We out.